kids. It's me, Miss Frazzle. Just here to let you know that I'm doing okay. Has anyone seen Blurp and Blarp? No reason for asking. While I'm here, just to remind you, this podcast contains scenes of violence, adult subject matter, disturbing subject matter, adult language, and viewer discretion is pretty strongly advised. All right, if anybody asks if you saw me, you didn't.
Aw, dang, Timmy. Here we are in this enclosed space, and our enemies are above us. What are we gonna do?
Oh gosh, Kyle, I don't know.
Has this ever happened to you? Have you and the other 7-year-old that were handed live hand grenades ever been in a stairwell and not really known what to do? Hands are notoriously difficult to grow, even on children. That's why we've invented the definitely downrange grenade.
The only tactical device engineered to deliver the impact that you want without the self-inflicted explosions everyone pretends that were enemy fire.
Making your child soldiers up to 19% more effective.
Whether you're clearing corridors, making a clean exit, or storming stairwells, definitely downrange does the job without blowing up your reputation or your friends.
Show them how it's done, Timmy.
Oh gosh! Wait, are you Timmy or am I Timmy?
I'm Timmy.
Great.
Thanks, Kyle. Let's go blow up Tom. He put gum in my hair at recess.
What for?
Grenade armed. Beep, beep, beep.
This looks like one of them DDR grenades.
Too close to friendlies.
I guess Tom was our friend all along.
Why'd you put gum in my hair?
I don't know.
Well, we could just kill him with a knife.
Okay.
What for?
This went differently than I was expecting.
I'm invested in this plot. DDR grenades will return after these messages.
It's not a commercial. It's a kid's show.
It's a show.
Hello and welcome to the Stars Aren't Alright Season 3 Episode 10 edition, the only podcast to feature me wiggling my pinky finger in the way that I'm doing so
Brian,
right now.
put it away now.
I did put it away right now.
What?
You know, Brian can fit a cock ring around his pinky finger.
But not around
So
my...
could
Anyway.
you.
I love the moments where we're all like, we all have bits. We all just like dive in. We're like, wow, it's great. It's bits, cock rings. Anyway, never mind. Speaking of that, let's go around our table and introduce our players, and they will introduce their characters. And let's get everyone to answer a question from our Patreon. Okay, this is a great one, especially considering the shitty dicks of last episode.
I forgot about that.
How would your character socially navigate shitting their underoos, brackets non-negotiable wording, while in an elevator with their childhood idol? Shitting their underoos in an elevator, how they socially navigate that. And let's start with Leah.
Hello, I am Leah, and I play Glade Walker. I mean, I guess her only childhood idol would have been her dad, and she probably would have just, like, tugged on his sleeve. Dad, I didn't make it to the bathroom.
You're 12 years old, Glade. Sorry, just kidding. Yep, that's cute. That's very cute.
Yeah.
Touching.
Would have told him, be like, help.
And he would have reacted by getting shot. No.
Wow.
Spoilers.
Well,
actually, no, it already happened.
Not spoilers.
Yeah, but I haven't made it there yet.
I love the idea that you don't know what's going on. You're on season 1 of the podcast.
Season 1, episode 1.
Just blacks out
I
every
really like this
episode.
Peter character.
Yeah, I think he's going to do well. And apologies to the wonderful person who commented that, I think, on one of our Spotify things. And they were like, yeah, I don't know. I think I really like Piotr. And we were all just like, oh.
I think
friend.
verbatim we were like, come and talk to us when you finish.
But also, well, like another comment was like, I know this is a character you're not supposed to like.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Oh no, it was Lift. It was like,
Oh, it was-
Lift is so sweet.
Yeah,
And
that
we're
was
like,
it. Ooh, okay. Well, speaking of, Tom.
Hello, I am Tom and I play Alastar Bran. If Alastar were to do some heavy exploration within his underoos in an elevator,
That's different.
that's heavy exploration. That's when you take a shit.
Oh, I just assumed it was masturbating.
No,
Sorry, heavy exploration?
Yeah, if you're doing heavy exploration, you're taking a shit. If you're doing light exploration, you're just taking a piss. It's
Expiration or exploration?
exploration. It's a mining term. Anyways, it would be Crocodile Dundee, maybe. And I'd just look him dead in the eye and say, I shit my pants.
just an ancient idol.
pants. This is
And truly, I do believe he would try to one-up the shit that I made in my pants and be a great environment until the elevator doors open.
No, he would do that. He would do this animal thing, and he would just
Bring
be
you
like,
to the ground.
suck it up. And you just fucking get the poop. Anyway, yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, great. Thank you, Tom. Catherine.
Hello, I am Catherine, and I play Juno Angevin. And Juno has never pooped, which is canonical. But if she were to have pooped her pants in front of her idol, she would have been pooping her pants in front of God. So,
Which, if you think about it, it's just every time you poop.
Every
your
time you
pants.
poop your pants.
but she has never pooped her pants or pooped in general, canonically.
Glade saw it once.
What?
I was wondering how Glade had glitter on her face that one time.
You promised we would never talk about this.
I also love. Yeah, that's Juno's only cybernetic implant.
She poops glitter.
She poops glitter.
It would be everywhere.
It would be everywhere. Yeah.
So then, is it poop or is it glitter?
Glitter. Glitter.
Poopy glitter.
Poopy
Glitter. Glitter.
Okay, so if Juno
It's
glitters in an elevator, who's her eye? Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
Which
Sorry,
God?
did you miss that?
I did. Yeah. Okay.
And God accepts you just as you are. Soul accepts Juno just as she is, as long as Soul's patrons pay a monthly stipend to the church. And so, because Juno is very faithful and rich, then she would have been accepted by her God.
I do love that.
This is a non-starter.
Soul's Grace is on a subscription.
Church Premium.
Yeah, 100%.
God Plus.
What we're saying is that the top tier of our Patreon, we will be sending you an envelope full of glitter about once a month, and whatever you do with that is up to you.
Yep. No judgment here. Much like Soul. Anyway, thank you, Catherine. Catherine just
I
looks like
have a
kid.
merch idea.
Yeah, oh my God. Definitely glitter. Alrighty. Thank you, Catherine. Alex.
Shitter glitter.
Shitter glitter. That's
Hey, I'm Alex Collins. I play Salmon Cylinder, which is like a mid-sized cylinder that maybe you'd get like protein powder in or something. But everybody's looking around for the cylinder I'm basing this off of in the garage. It's right behind Leah. And in that cylinder is a bunch of live salmon that are stacked faces all towards the like where you would open it, and they're all sentient, so they all like give you advice when you open the salmon cylinder.
But do they all talk over each other so the advice is incomprehensible?
Yeah, usually they get like a 70% consensus before they speak, but there's always like a strong dissent, you know?
Right. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's
Are you talking
democracy.
about the bear canister?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you just put salmon in that.
right.
And they give you
The
advice.
bear puts the salmon in the canister.
I think
If he's saving it for later, that
Yeah,
makes
Right?
sense.
That's why it's a
you know?
bear canister.
Yeah,
And then the bear-
bear's famously good at opening bear canisters.
it's
Yeah,
true,
exactly.
yeah. That's why they're called bear
Bear
canisters.
canisters.
Yeah.
Good point. If the salmon poop themselves, it just kind of floats around in the water. So I don't think that David Bowie would really care that much, you know?
Yeah. Starman.
So I actually play the good Herr Dr. Baron von Wurst, the good doctor's childhood idol was a senior member of the medical profession who sat on the board of review for medical experimentation on his home planet. And if he pooped, he would probably dissect it in the elevator and comment on it to the chief doctor of the medical board.
Dissect the poop.
Yep.
It sounds like everybody is very accepting of the poop.
Yeah. I like how everyone was just like, it would be fine. That was everyone's version of their answer. Is like, actually, it'd be fine. It would be fine that I shit myself. Okay, I'll do mine. My name is Brian. If I shit myself in an elevator with... Damn, who is my idol? My friends.
Oh.
We would
shun
berate
you.
you for the rest of your life.
I would never live it down, and it would not be okay. I would not be accepted for who I am. I would be ostracized.
The difference here is that you are playing as you, but we are our characters. If Catherine pooped herself in front of her idol, or literally anybody, she would die. Just
that's fair.
evaporate into fear and anguish and anxiety.
Oh, glitter.
Into glitter, yes. She would just explode.
Explode into glitter.
Which is
Amazing.
poop left behind.
That's just more poop.
Poops glitter, explodes into shit. The Juno Angevin story. Alrighty, team. On that note, let's do a...
Nice.
Guys, we're in rare
Shit's
form
britches.
today. Alrighty, let's do a recap of episode 9.
If we do mail out the glitter, Leah has to do it because none of the men know where the glitterous is.
Very good. Very good, Alex.
Nice.
A few more self-deprecating jokes like that, and maybe we'll show you where it is. Somebody will teach you. Not
Hey, we're just recording a podcast.
Hey, you did move close to everyone.
Keep it in your pants or wherever it is.
I regret everything. In other news, Catherine has exploded into glitter.
We found it. There's shit everywhere.
Brian, we can't use any of this.
And thus it was written on the wall.
Well, on that note, we began with Juno and Barron taking major wounds that they should have taken last time, but Brian forgot. And Catherine was hoping Brian forgot, but he didn't. Juno dreamt/remembered that when she was in the garden of her home station orbiting Io, but the garden seemed to stretch on much farther than it should have, into a dark forest, perhaps, and a familiar figure in a blood-red suit began haunting her recollection as the corners of the room began to stand out strangely. We then traveled to Barron's mind, where he stood on the Königsplatz, a monument to the fascism that had infected his homeworld, and encountered a enshadowed figure also in a blood-red suit. This figure wanted to make a deal with our Herr Doctor. Then, in the real world, Alastar bailed out of the room with the writhing mass of black shadows, encountered a horror far worse than any insanity-inducing creature from the void. Brian trying to describe a physical space. As he sprinted out of this room, which sprawled into a dark forest, whitish as well, he was pursued by one of the guards, while the others attempted to defend themselves against the creatures that swarmed out. Alastar managed to kill the pursuing guard and put a warning out to the rest of the building, but had to leave his sword and gun behind in the process. Glade woke up while emergency surgery was being performed on Barron and Juno was intubated. Hearing Alastar's announcements, she began jorking it, cutting her restraints with her arm sword and struck a deal with the Reaper who attempted to intervene.
This is homophobic.
Said Reaper took off to reinforce their friends downstairs. Meanwhile, Juno dreamt of her mentor dying, which morphed into a dream of her high school girlfriend, who then morphed into the man in the blood-red suit. So, Don't eat less than an hour before going into a coma, kids. Barron learned that the man in the blood red suit had, quote, hitched a ride, end quote, into his mind, although he wouldn't elaborate. He told Barron that he needed his, quote, eyes and ears, end quote, and Barron mentioned that his resistance group had gotten taken out by someone who agreed to be the, quote, eyes and ears, end quote, of the fascists. Barron was worried it was his former flame, Marta. Meanwhile, Alastar had to kill yet another guard as he made his way upstairs, but also managed to cut a deal with the most reasonable Reaper in the Navy as they bypassed each other, one going up, the other down. Glade switched to the butterfly mask and began preparing Juno, whose lung had collapsed, to move, as Dr. Moomble succeeded in saving Barron from certain death. Alastar finally made it to the rest of his crew, discovering that in the chaos, Creed had gone missing. Before they could do anything about that, however, a chittering was heard from the vents, and Glade was possessed, drawing her arm sword once again and approaching Alastar, who armed himself.
False. He drew his knife first.
Oh, well, I said who armed himself with a scalpel. Okay, retraction.
Thank you.
Alastar armed himself with a scalpel, and Glade pushed out her arm sword.
Thank you. Let the record show.
Yep. Now that that's sorted, let's get down to killing each other. So we begin in this room. Barron and Juno, both unconscious. The Navy medic, her gun on the ground, just eyes wide. Dr. Moomble saying, "What are you doing?"
Doctor, medic, get the two unconscious people out of here. Glade is not well.
Okay, let's go to Dex. So,
You go first.
medic was Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Wasn't my person Valerie? My girlfriend Valerie?
Your girlfriend was Valerie.
Oh, your girlfriend was Valerie. Medic was...
The medic is your girlfriend.
Medic's your girlfriend. I didn't give her an accent in the memory, but that's okay.
What a twist.
That would be
Although
quite a
she
twist.
hasn't really reacted to seeing Juno.
That's true.
Or at
Yeah,
least not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Juno did have plastic surgery.
I did not. Yes, you did.
You certainly
You said you did.
Yeah, you spent your money on appearance.
I remember you saying this.
did. Yeah.
I did say that.
You do also poop glitter, so
Yeah. A lot has changed.
You're not the same woman you used to be.
Okay.
But only for like things like just tightening of the face and lowering of the wrinkles.
like not getting rid of the wrinkles, just moving them.
They're all just at the shoulders.
What?
I just got wrinkly shoulders. I don't know what to tell you.
Old shoulder wrinkles.
Okay, Glade, you are up first. Within your mind, it's like you're watching this through a dirty window. You can kind of see, what's happening. You can see your body moving, and it does feel like you can feel a very slight connection to your body, but it's very like sluggish and it feels far away.
What the fuck? No, I didn't put the mask on. What? No, don't. Stop. Stop.
And then from behind you, as if it's like just over your shoulder, you just feel this creeping presence, this awareness.
Can you like turn to try to like hit it?
Go ahead and make a power check for me, please.
That's a fail.
A fail. You whip around, and instead of being, confronted with any sort of a creature or entity or whatever, it's as if you are staring into a sprawling black void that starts to take shape. Light that doesn't illuminate seems to form itself into massive non-Euclidean structures that seem to morph and twist as you gaze upon them.
What the fuck?
And you have lost the vision. You no longer are looking through your eyes. Outside, Alastar, would you like to dodge or fight back?
Can I roll for myself?
Yeah. I would never take the opportunity to harm your party members from you.
Well, I have my stats. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't pull
Remind
the
me,
knife first.
fighting back means that I have to, whatever level of success they achieve, I need to beat it. I
You need to
can't
beat
match
it. Yeah. So dodge is match or beat, and then
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not diving for cover because it's just a...
it's melee. Yeah. So you don't lose your turn if you dodge.
So I'll roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just going to dodge, at least for this first little...
Sure.
That is still a fail.
I got a success.
Okay.
Regular.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Fuck you, Brian.
I just yeah.
5.
Okay.
5 points of damage. Does Alastar have his body armor still?
Yep.
Okay.
Very much so.
And that's 8 points of body armor, I believe you have, right?
That is correct, yeah.
So the blade comes whoosh, slashing out, and it skids across your nanoweave armor. The advantage of nanoweave over Kevlar, obviously, is it's much more effective against blades. You see it kind of like split open a little bit. There is like still a thin bit of fabric like hanging on as you don't dodge back quite in time. But that will end Glade's turn. Barron, you are swimming through this void, your consciousness blinking in and out, and then a kind of chittering pressure builds around you. External force in your mind.
Was ist this? These spiders in my brain. They must go. Who are you helping? And how?
And the shadows begin to creep closer. Can you make a power check for me, please?
Success.
Okay. You look at them, and as you tell them to go, it's as if these shadows creeping up on you hit a wall, and then they try to push against it, and you feel this strange pressure in your mind, and then they rescind.
Shits. Goodbye, creepy shadow spider. Please exit my brain on the left.
Shows a gift shop. Okay. Alastar, reeling from the blow. What are you doing?
Quit lollygagging, get them the fuck out of here! And I'm going to try and close the distance and aim for the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm going to rotate so that I'm between the patients and Glade.
So when you say aim for the shoulder, you're trying to like stab Glade in the shoulder?
I want to try and remove any swinging capability with an arm.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and make your fighting brawl check. Glade, make a fight back check for me, please.
Regular success.
That's a hard success.
Okay. For a scalpel?
It's just a small knife, yeah?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. A small knife, I think, is a D4?
It's just a D4.
D4, yeah. So go ahead and roll a D4. Glade, could you make a constitution check for her? How much do you have armor on at the moment?
It got completely destroyed from the grenade.
Right, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, what would I gain any health back from what I lost from that when I woke up?
It hadn't been quite enough time.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah. It wouldn't, yeah, because usually you gain an HP a day.
Constitution.
Yep. Fail. Okay, what'd you get for your damage?
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay, how much health did you have?
9.
So that's more than half your hit points.
Yep.
So I close the distance, and I presume I kind of tuck in, and then I just take the scalpel and do a quick drag across the deltoid at the front of the arm. And then if I feel her legs go, I'll try and catch the weight. And other than that, I'm gonna be apprehensive.
Okay, yeah, you failed your fucking thing. Damn. 2 seconds.
1, 2.
More than 2 seconds. How fucking dare you?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I am. I really am tired of fighting people today.
We have to be united friends
So-
against Brian. Stick together.
Yeah, no, you failed your con roll. So yeah, you would pass out.
You're the only one that's conscious.
I know.
Yeah, you slice across the arm. There's this like spray of blood, and just like, even though the Glade has this almost marionette quality to the way that she's moving, there is something in her movement that's just like she's barely on her feet. You know, she had not recovered from whatever injury she had sustained. You can clearly see like she's been through like an explosion of some sort, and just like that traumatic injury. Which arm does your arm sword have? Is it the right arm?
Right arm.
Yeah. So write down somewhere that your right arm is unusable until you receive medical care.
Good thing I'm ambidextrous.
I just don't want to get stabbed.
Show me that.
Canonically. It's in her 25-page backstory.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Glade Walker, who is ambidextrous.
I would have buried it like page 12, you know? That would have been what I would do. Okay, great. So yeah, you see her just totally legs give out, eyes roll back. I'll say, yeah, you managed to catch her.
Yeah, I'll take her weight and just throw her over the shoulder, and I'll ditch the scalpel, and with my left hand I'll grab the gun at my holster, and once again looking at the doctor and the medic, fucking move.
They seem like frozen, and then they nod, but it'll bring us to Juno. Juno, you feel this creeping pressure in your mind, this kind of crawling entity, and yet you find yourself in a twisted memory of like, it's almost like IO Station, but IO Station and the tunnels below Gate City.
In kind of a dream state, as if she recognizes it.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie, where did you go? Tenjin?
We can help. And the shadows seem to emerge from kind of like the corners of the room, but then the corners of the rooms themselves seem to stand out in very sharp relief, and the shadows seem to pause for a moment.
I don't know what you want from me. This...
And then the shadows like pulse, and this presence, this crawling presence seems to recede. There's an impression of fear.
Of me?
No.
Oh no. Juno will instinctually grab for her necklace depicting the like image of soul and begin to kind of mutter her prayers from Tenjin. With the light we shall not be afraid, and we shall look inward and outward towards soul. Protect ourselves and shroud ourselves in the brightness of his word.
The corners stand out in sharp relief. Something has smelled its enemy.
Can she feel this like light within her and within soul? I know it's a dream, so we can kind of extend a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
She's imagining like that brightness and that warmth from soul, and wanting it to kind of radiate through her, almost like a chakra kind of through her body, something that she believes super, super purely. And the nose in the back of her mind has been tarnished by kind of the wants of man or other beings, but she still truly like believes this goodness very purely.
Okay. I guess that's the question. Does Juno believes in the goodness. Does Juno believe in soul as like an entity?
That's a hard question.
Okay.
That's a hard question. She doesn't know.
So because she doesn't know, I'll let you make a power check, but I'm going to give you a penalty dice on it. We're just looking for a regular success.
Okay. I think my power is bad. I will spend 2 luck.
To make it a fail.
To make it a fail. To make it a success.
Okay.
Penalty dice.
Alrighty. Regular success. I'm just going to pause from this encounter just to say, like, if everyone makes it out of this building, I'm going to give you guys like a D20 of luck.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So.
Pussy?
Shut up.
Leah's like, I don't need your pity. Okay.
It's fine, but you have to have an in-universe explanation for it. Like a truck of fucking communion wafers has to just crash in front of us.
No,
the truck we're commandeering is full of.
Yeah, full of communion wafers. Yes.
Dog is just swimming in them.
He's eating them like a cartoonish thing.
Yeah. I'm like a Pac-Man. Waka waka. Anyway, okay, great. Okay. You focus on your faith, and you're not sure whether soul is like an entity that actually exists or whether there's just this idea of soul.
But she believes it. Like she believes in the good.
They believe in the goodness, and that kind of like connection to your humanity ultimately is something that just kind of warms you from within. And the corners, it's not like they seem to recede, but it's as if there's this layer of protection around you from the call to unleash whatever is waiting beyond. That'll be your turn. Dr. Moomble looks at Barron. Just, well, there's nothing else for it, I suppose. And she she unlocks the locks on the wheels of the bed that she was operating on, and she attaches the IV, and she begins making her way to the door. The medic moves over to Juno's bed, does the same thing, and they are making their way to the door. You're kind of like standing there, and then you hear this skittering in the vents. You look up to the grate, and it kind of pops off, and this writhing mass of black shadows seems to emanate from it, spreading around the opening like mold. And then from the middle of this black mass, a cylinder emerges that just kind of opens, and you feel the presence, this awareness looking around the room, and it looks at you, and then the cylinder just seems to open into a black void. Could I get you to make a power check for me, please?
That is a hard success.
Hard success. Okay. Alrighty. So you only take 1 point of sanity damage. And you don't go blind.
This is big.
This is good.
This is good for the program.
Yeah, it's good for the program.
3 unconscious player characters and 1 blind guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you see this creature emerge, and it's just kind of this like a wave of psychic pressure hits you as it seems like all the shadows, all these wriggling shadows just kind of like vibrate. Even though you like stumble for a moment, you manage to maintain your composure. We are back to the top of the turn order. Glade, you are unconscious. Barron is in a coma, so we'll just bring it right back up to you, Al.
Out the fucking door! Move! And I'm gonna push back into them and try and clear out the fucking room.
So there are 2 people on their legs and 2 people on big beds.
Yeah.
They're kind of all in a line, and they're all trying to go through the door. I don't know if there's a way that you could help them move, especially with Glade slung over your shoulder. Without maybe like, I mean, if you can pitch a check to me, if you get like an extreme success on that check, I'll say sure. But
you
like,
know what? If it's a pitch check, a check pitch, I don't know. I look. I'll try to scare them, I guess, intimidate them into faster motion, into more. I don't know. I don't have a check.
Well, like
That's
there's
just
a
good
creature.
management
There's a
right
creature
there,
right
you know?
there,
Yeah.
with the fear of God in them to move their step.
I would say if you wanted to try to use intimidate to get people to move faster, and like basically, I would say that, okay, so yeah, if you wanted to do that, I would let them move out of the room on your turn, which would be nice. But I would say if you're using intimidate, it would be an extreme success, and I would give you a penalty dice.
Yeah, there's no way. It's just a statistical impossibility. Look, that's the only skill I have for communication and convincing people to do something like that. If it's our only option to get people out of here faster, I don't think shooting this thing is going to send the right message. Maybe it will. I don't want to also make my situation worse and trying to get them out. And I don't think shooting it is going to do anything. So yeah, I'm just going to yell at them. If you do not pick up the pace right fucking now, we're all going to die.
You see the medic, she says, I'm going as fast as I can. And then she looks at this creature.
Oh.
you can see her just immediately go super pale and then just lock the fuck in. Got
Thank God.
an extreme success on her power check.
Hell yeah.
And she manages to maintain her composure. Both the medic and Dr. Moonbull have their turns before this creature. So I will say that this room not being a massive room, the door already being open from when you burst in, they managed to get Barron and Juno out into the hallway. So now it is just you with an unconscious Glade slumped over your shoulder and this creature in the room. It swarms down and it is going to basically start to swarm towards you and like almost try to engulf you. So it's going to make a fighting check. What are you doing? You dodge or fight back?
I'm dodging.
Okay. Because you have Glade slung over your shoulder,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a penalty dice on it.
Okay.
Oh no. No.
It got an extreme success.
I would have, but I had a penalty dice.
Right.
It's just a success.
A success. Okay. It doesn't do that much damage, fortunately. You take 5 points of damage as it almost like that mass like seems to coalesce and drives as this like spike towards your center mass. Your armor is totally eaten away, and then there's this like eruption of wounds right over your heart as it seems like a million tiny mouths and claws are just trying to burrow their way into your skin and reach your heart. But you manage to pull back like just in time.
Okay.
That'll be its turn. That brings it back to you.
Haul ass out of the room
For sure.
and drop a grenade behind me.
The new meta, baby!
The new meta,
Give incendiary grenade?
I do have only a flashbang and an incendiary grenade. I was all out of frags.
Okay.
Incendiary, man.
That's okay.
All right. You're a fast boy, right?
I'm very fast, yeah.
Move
Movement
9?
nine.
Yeah, move 9. Okay, yep, okay. For you to run out of the room, okay, here's the thing. You can drop the grenade as you're running out of the room. I'll say you can totally do that, even with Glade over your shoulder.
Sure.
But to do that and then close the door, I'll get you to do a dex check for me.
Okay.
And I'm looking for a hard or better success.
Okay. That's a fail.
Okay. So, still dropping the grenade.
I can't have this thing following me. However, if it looks like it's a scenario where I'm not going to be able to do it, I would like to take as much of whatever it is that happens onto myself and not onto Glade.
Kind of turning your body.
Yeah.
Yep. You pull the pin, kind of like drop it to your feet. The shadows just instinctively go to like grab it. You start booting it out of the room, kind of put a hand on the door handle and start to close the door a little bit before in that 3 seconds that feels like an eternity, all of a sudden, grenade goes off. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Remind me what an incendiary grenade does again.
I was hoping you had the stats.
That's fair. I remember frag grenade being 4d10 damage. And maybe I have it on lift. One moment.
Can he roll a luck check? And if he gets a 1, it was a mislabeled DDR grenade and it won't hurt him.
But then it wouldn't go off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Fuck.
From what I can see,
It can be good or bad.
incendiary grenades are the same volume of damage, but I could be wrong.
I have it as incendiary grenades are 1d8.
Okay.
I was like, same as a frag.
with-
What?
Yeah.
With prolonged fire damage?
I don't actually have those rules in here, but maybe
Well,
that
I've
could be
rolled
added.
the damage. It's a 7.
A 7. Okay.
Is that half of its total hit points? Does it go unconscious?
He's like out of the room.
Hey,
So-
With the
I
door
agreed to the
half
terms and the
closed.
conditions, guys. I'm just trying to get us out of here.
It's like a lick. A little
Yeah,
lick
fire
of the
is like
flame.
vampire. It can't go through doors.
Unless invited.
Yeah, exactly.
There's this flash. Everyone, unconscious or not, feels this like screaming in their mind that resolves into this alien but nonetheless very identifiable feeling of rage. Alastar, go ahead and make a dodge check for me.
That's a success.
Okay. On a success, it was a D8. I'll say roll a D6 you can mitigate the damage by that much.
That's a 6.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. You take 2 points of damage as you kind of dive through the doorway.
Well, hold
with
on. The
Glade.
damage was a 7. It's 7 damage he rolled originally, so you should only take 1 point of damage.
Fuck
Absolutely.
you. You take 1 point of damage. Yeah,
Job,
absolutely.
Alex. Fuck you, Brian.
Fuck you, Brian. United front.
I like how you guys are like mad at me for doing damage to you with grenades. You guys throw.
Look,
It's all your fault.
He's
all
just
my
trying to
fault.
turn us against each other. Don't
I
listen to him.
greatly appreciate my team coming to bat for me. I'm really.
I saw like Leah being like, nobody kills these people but me.
Right, I'll take the explosion on the arm. And is there any room on any of these beds for Glade? Actually, you know what? No. Question. Could I make an occult check, Keeper, to see if rendering a person unconscious could in any way alleviate any sort of mental penetration from the beast?
Go ahead.
That's an extreme success.
On an extreme success, yeah, possession, like actual possession, is obviously exceedingly rare, but it is generally accepted that if, you do knock somebody out for most cases of like what would be considered minor possession, unless possession by like a greater entity, that, usually it will kind of like knock the minor entity out of commission, effectively.
Okay.
Out of control.
I'm going to prepare Stim then for my next turn.
Okay. Valerie and Moomble.
Not Valerie.
Not Valerie, sorry. Maybe Valerie. I can't remember what her name is. I think her name started with an M. Wasn't it like Michelle or something?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Did we even... I don't know if we gave her a name.
I think she did have a name.
She did have a name.
I think it's Mallory from now on.
Yeah, it's Mallory.
Mallory.
Maybe Melanie.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
Who knows? There's no way of knowing.
there's literally no way of knowing. It's not like it's recorded.
No.
There was no record of this. Anyway, she looks to Dr. Moomble. She's like, where are we going? And then Dr. Moomble says, there's an elevator. Should we go up or down?
Down.
Yeah, okay. They start making their way to the elevator. That will bring it to this creature's turn. You look back into the room as your arm is like still kind of like smarting from that like blast of heat. And this creature, smoke is like rising from it. Bits of like, it almost seems like red embers are just slowly being like re-engulfed, but this creature seems to have just like less mass as you look around the room, and you can just see like charred black splatters of some unidentifiable substance everywhere. And it looks at you, and once again that cylinder forms. I need one more power check from you, please.
Stop looking at it.
I'm not. I'm running away.
I'm not gonna lie, it wouldn't really matter if you were looking at it.
Well,
That's a hard
stop
success.
perceiving it.
Hard success. It got a regular success. So, yeah, you take another point of sanity damage.
Guys, eventually these dice are going to run out.
Don't let me touch them.
I'm not.
Okay, that will be its turn though.
Okay.
It will bring it back to your turn.
I'm going to uncork the stem and jam it into Glade's thigh.
Hell yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll the temporary hit points for that.
That was a 1d4, right? Or was it a d6?
Let's take a look. I have the document open.
I think it was 1d4.
I hear that if you apply it directly to the forehead, it's very effective.
Alastar is a trained professional. He would never apply it to the
1d6.
forehead.
It's 1d6.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 5.
Glade, you come back. Heart hammering. So for the next 2d10 minutes, which you can roll, you get a bonus die to any strength or combat checks.
17 minutes.
Is there any health or anything?
Yeah, you get 5 temporary hit
five.
points.
Oh, yeah, fine. Okay.
So,
Missed that.
17 minutes is what you said?
17 minutes.
After 17 minutes, though, you return to 0 health. Or not 0 health. You will.
I get less health.
Yeah, you get less than. Yeah, it'll kill you. No, you fall. I'll say you'll fall unconscious once again.
Okay.
Great, you're
What the fuck?
awake. Your arm feels numb for a moment, and then there's this burning, splitting pain across your shoulder.
Need to get you fucking moving.
Were you still holding me?
Yeah, I'm like lowering you down now that I've got the stim.
The fuck?
You look at your arm and you look into the room and you see this creature kind of like coalescing. This black mass is like coiling like a snake ready for another strike.
Get them the fuck out of here, Glade.
She turns around and starts running.
Hell yeah. Okay. Glade, I haven't called for sanity checks for you guys for seeing this creature yet.
Or did you?
I'm going to say that you guys I'm going to get sanity checks from you guys afterwards. Because right now you're full of adrenaline. Glade, you're on space meth. Like, you're fine. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, so do that, and then if I can, use my movement to keep up with the train, but I want to make sure that I'm the last person in line.
For sure. You managed to do so. Could I get everyone to make a luck check for me, please? This is to determine where the elevator is.
Come on, guys. We all have lots of luck, right?
Holy
You literally have
fucking-
zero
I literally have 0 luck.
You
so that's a
literally have
fail.
0 luck.
Yeah.
It's a fail for me.
So we had a guaranteed fail, a fail from...
Guys, if we all fail, he's going to put it on independent service 10 floors up.
I succeed.
Okay, regular success.
Come on, Catherine.
That is close to a fumble. We got a 95, folks.
Okay, not a fumble. If you had a fumble, I would have said the elevator is out of order.
Just medical
chuck the
beds
bodies
just
down the
down
shaft.
stairs.
Barron blocks the shaft.
No, he lands on the bottom and just goes boom. And bounces all the way back
right
up. Okay. Alrighty. Could I get somebody to roll a D... Okay, there's a group fail. With 1 success, let's make it a D6.
Do we want this to be a high or low number?
I'll do it.
Oh, no.
It's a 5.
5 rounds. The elevator will be there.
Oh my god. Alex!
Sorry.
Okay.
The heat's off me, guys.
Fuck you, Brian!
Damn it.
Okay.
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 We only have one entity following us? One.
Yeah, so far. Good point, Catherine.
No. Fuck you, Brian.
What's the homework?
No, I was trying to say.
You managed to make it out into the hall. The entity is following. I'll say, that being said, you just stemmed. Yeah, it would be the entity's turn. Yeah. Both Mallory and Mumble are like totally, fuckered by this thing. Yeah, the entity's going to emerge into the hallway. So 5 rounds until the elevator gets there.
Slow ass elevator.
It's a big building. It's actually not that big of a building, but yeah. The focus shifts off of you, Alastar, and moves to our army medic.
What do you mean, though?
Like you feel the psychic weight shift.
Gotcha.
And for a moment, you look back and you can see her just like her limbs almost seem to jerk in like this marionette way. And then she just shakes it off and locks the fuck in.
Wow.
As is her wont.
Wow.
Excellent.
Wow.
So Mallory's fine. I like how our listeners will be like if anybody's binging it, they'll just be like, dude, you said it last episode.
Yeah.
But like the ADHD.
You don't understand. That was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago. I was a different person then.
And so was Mallory.
And so is yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, definitely can acknowledge that I started that character with no accent and then decided that she was Cockney, freaking, yeah.
You decided that she was Australian and then turned
Yeah,
into
there was
Cockney.
Australian.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because I'm not good at... I actually decided she was Cockney, but she became Australian because I'm bad at Cockney. Okay, great. In any case, that'll bring us back to the top of the turn order. Glade.
That's me.
Right arm with an O is...
My right arm.
Your right arm, Mr. Frodo. Okay, enough of that. Your right arm is hanging useless by your side. It's got that kind of like prickling, painful numbness. You can feel like your fingers are just like freezing. Blood is kind of like just pouring down your arm, soaking through your shirt. As you run away from this creature, you can see it emerge out into the hallway. What are you doing?
Frantically looking where Juno is.
Juno is with the medic. The medic had it. And you
So
can see
they're ahead of me then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and they're moving?
You guys have all made it to the elevator.
Oh, right. We're waiting at the elevator.
Yeah, you're waiting at the elevator.
Really slow fucking elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
She's looking around. Fuck, Alastar, what fucking weapons do you got?
I gave you a gun. All I have is a gun, a scalpel, and a flashbang.
I can't fucking shoot for shit with my left.
Take these. I'm going to give you a scalpel. I'm going to give you a flashbang. I'm going to check the sights on my gun. Is there a hallway off to one direction or another?
Physical spaces.
We're in a long hallway.
You're in a long hallway.
Presumably at the end of a hallway, awaiting an elevator. Elevators are normally situated at T intersections to allow maximum personal access. Are we in a T intersection, or is this just at the end of a hallway?
Okay.
Do you want me to draw it for you?
I was going to offer to draw it. Okay, here's how I see the building. Okay.
Brian is turning on
he drew a
MS
dick.
Paint.
He just drew a dick.
I did. Sorry, Freudian slip, guys. It's covered in
Brian-
shit. What the hell?
Why is one of the testicles so much larger than the other?
Is that to everyone? Should I go to the doctor? Anyway, okay. This is going to be very rough because I'm obviously no artiste. Oh God, this is terrible. I'm such fucking bad at drawing. Okay, it's fine. Oh no, that actually would be the opposite. It doesn't fucking matter. No one cares. Okay.
What is going on over there?
It's nothing. Shut up.
Brian, when we have to redo Tom's basement, you're good. We don't need your help.
Guys, I've drawn a plan.
Okay. So
I cannot. Can we pass
you
the
can
I
obviously pass it. Okay. You guys are here. I'm going to post this to our Discord.
Oh,
But I might post it like now and with no context, and then people can just be like, what the fuck is happening here? I'll be like, just so you know what my poor players have to work with. Okay, I'm going to pass this to, Glade and Alastar. You guys can peruse. You guys are where the X is. Oh, we should start a Discord channel where it's just like shitty maps that Brian done, and it just like post all of them, because we did promise that we would
This is
post
the
the maps.
elevator.
and
Yes,
we'd
we
never
should do
have.
that.
That would be good.
So, what's this?
That's the creature.
Okay.
That's Critter.
That's us. Okay. So, wait, is this connected? Is this like a... Can we
Yep.
run around literally in circles?
Yeah, you could Benny Hill it.
So, and then are these all different rooms?
Yes.
Okay. Which all have doors to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so as a physical description of the space, there is a building. In the center of that building, there's a set of 8 rooms that are arranged in a rectangle. There's a hallway that goes all the way around all 8 of those rooms. There's stairs in the top right and in the bottom left corner when you're looking at a map, kind of top down. So one hallway goes all the way around, 8 rooms in the center, stairs diagonally in the corners.
Excellent description of a physical
Yeah,
space,
that was very
Alex.
good.
Yes.
Very, very good.
But is it a T
Okay.
intersection hallway?
So it's my turn, right?
Yes. Yeah, we are back at the top of the turn order.
Okay, so... And the creature's right there. How does it look?
I don't know if you necessarily have a point of reference for it because you didn't see it when it first entered the room. I'll say you...
Would I notice anything about it?
Yeah, maybe I would say like definitely there's almost this like charred aspect to it. Like it has been diminished in some way that you can't quite explain how you can perceive that.
Okay, so Glade's gonna look at the doctors and quick, move back behind around that corner while we wait for the elevator. She looks at Alastar, try to get up behind it,
Alastar nods.
and Glade raises in her left hand the handgun that Alastar gave her and tries to take a shot.
Okay, go ahead and make your firearms check with the penalty dice.
6 is all around. 666.
Metal.
Which is a fail.
A fail. Okay, you go to take the shot, and it's just you're just not used to shooting with that left hand, and so the shot zoom, wings wide.
Fuck.
Okay, that'll be your turn. That will bring us to Alastar.
Is there room to move around it, or does it? How?
Oh, wait. I should have got a bonus dice.
Oh, were you using your combat? What?
Or no.
Oh
So-
no! Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, because you were on the thing.
Yeah.
You're right. That would have been a flat roll for you because you're
Which
shooting with
wouldn't
your
have
offhand.
changed anything because it was the exact same roll.
Oh, okay, great, yeah.
Okay.
So it would have been a flat roll, but yes, no, good call. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So next time,
And how many rounds again? Was it 5?
5 rounds?
5 rounds until the elevator gets there. If you're wondering about your thing, it's like 17 minutes. So it's like
Oh, so-
a bajillion rounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you survive combat, you'll be out of combat before.
All these ifs.
It's an if. It's an if. We don't know. Okay.
Is there room for me to kind of go around it, like circle around to the far side, or does it occupy like the width of the hallway?
It doesn't.
Well, I meant like, because you can go all the way around.
Yeah.
You could. I think he's trying to see if he can take like a shorter path.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be able to get all the way around in one round.
Yeah, and Glade is not
No?
in good shape.
How big is this floor?
It's like this. That's the like size of the building, right? So it's a pretty big building that you guys are
It takes some time for
Oh,
me
so
to
this is a
run
giant
around.
ass hallway.
in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That being
You didn't
said,
write the scale on the map.
you're right. That's yes. You know what? That's so out of character for me.
I also don't know which way is north, meaning you fail this grade 8 geography project.
Damn. Well, I think anyone who's heard me describe a physical space is not surprised by that information. Okay. Yeah, so I would say it's possible for you to get around it. Yeah, definitely. It's not an enormous creature by any stretch of the imagination, because it started out about the size of a person, and then
it's diminished.
now it is diminished.
Okay, then I'll, on my turn, run around it to get to the other side and try and draw its attention away from everybody, and I'll shoot at it from the other side.
Okay. So the shooting at it is to get its attention.
Correct, yeah.
Draw it away from
Trying to
everybody.
split its attention.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and make your firearms check.
Extreme success on the first.
Okay.
Miss on the second. Success on the third.
Okay, you do a total of 3 points of damage to it as you fire into the creature. 2 for the extreme success, 1 for your regular success.
Gotcha.
You can see it just kind of twitch, and it does circle to you. That will be your turn. Valerie and Moomble are they're beginning to retreat from the elevator.
Okay, so then is that corner then really far away?
Yes. It's reasonably far away. I would say it's probably
Because I wouldn't tell them to go that way if literally it's gonna take them
they would be able to get around the corner this round.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they begin their retreat. That will bring it to the creature. The creature is actually going to now disappear. Just going to go right back into that med bay room.
It's gonna use the vents.
And yeah, you can kind of hear a skittering into the vents.
I know this horror game.
Yeah,
Brian.
you know this game.
Okay. Can we track the noise from the vents? Is it moving in any direction, or is it just...
I will say that'll probably take us out of turn order.
Yeah, okay.
But maybe not, actually. I don't know. Make a listen check for me.
Who?
Anyone who wants to try to track these things.
I will
Sonically.
try to track.
Okay, yeah, you guys are in comas. Catherine and Alex picked up their dice.
Their ears just like
I
perk up.
failed.
It's cocked.
It's a fail.
That's
anyway.
Okay, great, yeah.
I failed.
Fail. Okay, yeah. This is a very bougie, well-designed building, right? So it's not like there's like exposed ducts or something like that. You know, so it's difficult. It would be difficult for you guys to track it.
Okay,
I want to yell down too as they're like running away. I'd be like, stop!
They stop.
It's in the vents.
What should we do?
Do you have any way of communicating outside of this building?
Like perhaps
Radio,
a flare, or if we were to jump up and down, and someone would be looking at the building.
Okay, you
because
don't.
we do big movements with our arms.
Glade's gonna look to see where there's ventilation.
Right. You can see there seems to be them like in the corners. I actually don't know where they would put them in a building. So, yeah, they're kind of in like the corners
your world,
of
boy.
the building. Yeah, you're right. I decide the HVAC here, guys. They're in like the corners, like the 4 corners of the building, and you can see one just opposite the elevator.
Stay away from the vent.
Okay. Well, we should bring them back and wait for the elevator.
Oh, guess well, I'm assuming there's probably like a room in between, like the corner of the hallway and where the elevator is.
Yes.
I want to check that door.
Okay. Yeah, make a luck check for me.
I got a 1.
God damn.
So this room is full of incendiary grenades.
Why would you go for grenades again?
We
Sorry,
learn nothing.
Flamethrower.
We learn nothing. We learn nothing because it's fun. Okay. You open this It would make sense for it to be full of incendiary grenades.
I know.
You know, maybe they're medicinal incendiary grenades. We don't know.
You do recognize this room from a TV show you saw.
Yeah. I will
Done
say,
and done.
you'd previously only searched the room that you were in for oxygen tanks. This room has quite a bit of the pressurized oxygen tanks.
And they whisper to you. You hear them.
Shut up, Piotr. Sorry, it's just a bunch of oxygen tanks.
Yeah, oxygen tanks. It looks like it was kind of an office. This is kind of like a room that is very clearly been, just kind of used as storage. So like, yeah, you've essentially like found like that place where a lot of like items where they don't know where else to put them. They just kind of shove them here. So you see like some oxygen tanks. There's like some disassembled desks. There's like a couple computers that are like boxed up, that kind of thing.
Okay. Leah Brain is just like, okay, put an oxygen tank at the base of every ventilation. And the creatures, you shoots it. You run around the corners and fall. Just Resident Evil style.
100%.
Very Resident Evil. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Alastar,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of oxygen tanks in here.
I will say this. Okay, you got a one. I'll say this as well. There's also some medical supplies. You can see there are, I don't know how they would get this in hospitals, but there are just like jugs of alcohol.
Like rubbing alcohol?
Like rubbing alcohol, yeah.
This is also the future.
Yeah.
And so shouldn't there have been a spray foam like sealant for wounds and
Capitalism doesn't innovate. It's no, I'm kidding.
It does, though.
It does innovate. Yeah, people innovate and then capitalism capitalizes. Yeah. Okay. On an extreme, yeah, we'll say that. There's like a bunch of like bandages and stuff like that. Just bandages.
that could possibly heal a major cut on a deltoid?
I mean, that could heal it instantly? Probably not.
It is the future.
It is the future.
I saw it in a TV show once.
There's instant healing, no, but you can definitely find something to like close the wound so you don't have to worry about it getting injured further, for sure. But you do see like, yeah, a bunch of jugs of alcohol.
Okay. Alcohol, oxygen tanks, medical supplies in here. Glade's gonna immediately look up and look for a vent.
Just like that you left for dead. Med pack here. Anyway, yeah, you do see a vent into this room.
Okay. Glade's gonna go in with her gun at the ready. Well, fuck, I guess. Was Alistair start moving towards her?
Yeah. On the way.
She's gonna tuck her gun, and then did Alistair make it there yet?
Yeah, I'll ride.
Can he make it there?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, how do we fight this thing best?
Didn't seem to respond to fire very well. Other than that, the gunshot seemed to do fucking nothing. Are there any, like, brooms or anything in here?
You want to Piotr it.
Because you already mentioned there's bandages and alcohol.
There's bandages, alcohol. Yeah, I'll say there's brooms. You got a one. You can have brooms.
Hell yeah.
Have a fucking broom. You get a broom.
Great.
You get a broom.
Sometimes we're really unimaginative with some of these things. They're like, brooms? You got brooms?
Yeah, you can have a broom. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so
Not your dad.
okay, so we need to make fire.
Yeah. Fire.
We gotta weaponize fire.
Can I have that scalpel back real quick?
Sure. Gives it back.
I'll just start whittling very quickly at the end of the broom. Grab the alcohol and the bandages and stand outside, just in case. I need to make a couple of these.
Wait. Why don't we make torches?
I don't think it's going to be scared off, but I think if we stab it with something that's on fire, it could do something. I blew it up with an incendiary grenade. It didn't turn around. Waving fire around, I don't think is going to scare it off.
Well, how are you gonna make the stick on fire?
I'm going to wrap bandages around it, soak it in alcohol, and then find a way to ignite it.
So this sounds very much like a torch.
Yeah, but
Thank
with
you.
a pointy end.
Ah, like a pointy torch.
Sure.
Yeah. Your friend is very contrary.
Okay. Yeah, I have one arm. I can't do anything. But yeah, I guess if you're whittling the stick, then she's gonna balance it between her legs and try to start wrapping bandages around it.
Perfect. How long until that elevator gets here? Do we have time to make any improvised weapons?
I would say, depending on what you're doing, as you kind of like leave the room, you can see.
I also want to talk about oxygen tanks.
Yep, for sure. You drag these outside. You see, all of a sudden, you see Joanna just jerk and then shake her head. Was was das?
Oh fuck.
It's still around. That elevator can't get here soon enough. Do we have any of the spears ready at this point? Improvised weapons as they are.
I wanted you to make a check for this.
Okay.
Let's do like a straight up intelligence check for this.
Both of us?
If you're both making improvised weapons, yeah,
I'm
totally.
assisting.
Yeah,
Hard success.
hard success, great.
Hard success.
Okay, great. I'll say you have 2 of these kind of like improvised spear torch things that you, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all we can really handle at this point anyways.
Sporch.
Nice.
You have 2 sporches.
Oxygen tanks. How do we want to set these up?
I like the idea of putting them under the vents. Give me one. I'll run it down to the far side of the hallway near an vent over there in case they come out that way. Put one right across from us, and I'll go disperse them. You keep the people safe.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take off with the oxygen tanks and put them within range so that I know I can get a clean shot off on one. But I'll put them underneath the vents just in case as soon as something pops out,
Okay.
get ignited.
Go ahead and make a listen check for me, please.
Holy shit. I succeed.
Okay. You go to put one in that far corner, and as you run up, you just ever so faintly hear this like skittering in the vents as you're approaching it. Do you still approach?
How close am I to the vent?
You're probably like 6 or 7 feet away.
6 or 7 feet.
roll it.
If I hear it, that's exactly. I'm just gonna roll it in that direction, up against the wall.
Sweet.
Slide, and then make my way back as quickly as I can.
Okay, absolutely. And then are you doing the same thing, Glade?
Yeah, I was going to put it to the other corner.
'Kay.
That's closer to us.
Sweet. Yeah, you do that. I would say I would get you to make a listen check too, but we had the jump scare averted already. So I would say at this point, you hear the ding.
Oh, shit.
All right, everyone pile in.
All right, beds in first. Go.
Elevator
Go.
opens, and you hear shunk. The Reaper steps out. I've tracked one of the creatures up here. Do you have a visual?
It's in the vents.
I see. And his rifle just kind of like reaches down, grabs this little tube kind of like from back of his suit, clicks into it, and then and a little like pilot light pops up at the end of his barrel. He just says, "Get clear," aims at the vent, and just spout of flame.
Everyone in the fucking elevator as I shield my eyes from the fire.
Right. You guys all pile in. Mm-hmm. As you pile in, the Reaper backpedals and tries to get into the elevator with you.
Is there space?
I mean, it's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight. But
I have no
yeah.
qualms with him being in close quarters.
Yeah. I mean, if he fits, then
Yeah.
yeah.
He fits, he sits.
Yeah.
Yeah, backs into the elevator with you guys. Doom. Doors close. And he turns to the 2 of you. Says, "Sit rep."
One of those fucking things emerged from a vent, attacked us. I threw an incendiary grenade, seemed to do something, and it's been biding its time ever since.
You can see him consider, well, I mean, like, you can read his body language even though his face is completely concealed from you. And then all of a sudden, mask opens. And you see this person staring at you. Say, "I am Sergeant Colin Alex."
Okay. Hi, Sergeant.
So creative.
Yeah, I know. Where do I get my ideas? Yeah, please submit more names, by the way, listeners, to our patrons. Patreon, yeah.
Are we really going with?
Colin Alex? Yeah, we are. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Who gives a shit? Life is meaningless and then you die.
Is that like just a first name? Like a hyphenated first name? Or is
Sergeant
that first and last
Colin
name?
Alex. I'm Sergeant Alex is how you'd refer to him by his last name.
All lowercase, all one name.
Yeah.
It's like Prince. Yeah. But there's like a sigil on the front of
The
his arm.
sergeant formerly known as Colin Alex.
Yeah. He's
FKAL.
there's a silent emoji in my name.
Are they everywhere in the building?
We were overrun.
We
Do you
have to
guys
get them out of here.
I agree.
Are you the only one left?
I don't think so. Our comms are down. I don't know how, but I think they're jamming us.
I thought it was the military who was doing the jamming. As soon as you arrived, everything went down.
And Garath were the ones jamming your signals.
I hate rich people, man.
Tell me about it.
This is why I didn't want to come to this lab.
All right, Sergeant, we have a man in a truck in the loading bay. We're just trying to get the fuck out of here. These 2 people are near death. and unconscious, as you can see. That's our primary concern. I don't know if you're the person I ran into on the way fucking up here, but I've had a long day.
That was me. I know the look. Listen, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your mission is. We were ordered to secure this building. I have a feeling like at least one of you is ex-Navy. So you know they treat us like mushrooms. Kept in the dark and fed on bullshit. We had no idea what was going on here. We were just told to secure this building. Meant to expect minimal resistance, potentially civilian contractors, but we were not expecting xenobiological threats.
They've been keeping them downstairs.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of them.
These entities are known to the Navy as crawling ones. They are susceptible to fire.
Does it kill them?
Use enough of it. They're not terribly dangerous in close quarters, but then he kind of looks at Alastar. Nothing to slouch at either. They tend to use psychic energy to manipulate their victims.
Do you have any way to block this?
He kind of taps the yoke, the Reaper yoke. But otherwise, some people are more naturally inclined to resist it. Even some Reapers aren't fit for fighting the crawling ones. And a memory resurfaces, Glade, of this training that occurred. Like, your basic training as a Reaper happens before they put in the marker to wipe your memory. But then there's this training that continued after that marker was placed in your memory. And you remember sitting in a room and this person walks in, this kind of nondescript room. There's no table, there's just a single chair, and someone walks in and you have been ordered to remain silent, so you do. And this person just looks at you. Their skin is very like pallid, their eyes kind of like sunken and bloodshot, and they just turn their head, tilt their head, and you feel this like wave of pressure on your mind. Make a power check for me, please, with a bonus dice.
Extreme success.
Then this person tilts their head back and they look up to a corner where you follow their gaze and you see a camera, and they just nod, and then they leave the room, and you come back to the present.
Fuck.
You guys have egress from the building. Technically, I should quarantine you. You can see just kind of like roll his eyes. Just like, I don't know what we're doing out here anymore, guys. And he just, even like this like powerful like Reaper armor just kind of like seems to sag, like shoulders drop. It's like, I don't know what we're fighting for. I don't know what we're doing.
If you came to us for inspiration on a path forward, on a goal, found the wrong group of fucking survivors, man.
Just kind of weakly chuckles without smiling. His face kind of hardens a little bit. I'll get you to your egress, and then I'm gonna level this fucking building.
Do you have another one of those guns? Or anything that could be of help for you? I'm still able to fight.
Get out with your people. Get out with your people. The elevator lands. The helmet flips back on. Get ready. Kind of levels the gun. Ding. Doors open. And an eerie silence pervades the building. The alarms have stopped. There's no echoes of distant gunfire. Kind of steps out. Clear.
All right, everybody move.
Start moving.
Okay. Are you guys moving speedily or stealthily?
I think the slower we move, the more dangerous it
How far are we on this floor to getting to the loading bay?
Let's say if we were to put this in turn order, I would say it'll take you, about five turns if you were like hauling ass to get there.
is. And if we were going slowly, twice as much?
Yeah,
or-
twice as much.
There's a long fucking time.
We gotta book it there.
I agree. Is the little pilot light on his gun still on?
Mm.
I'm just gonna have it ignite my little spear. Move fast.
I'll
everyone.
my spear too. I'm holding my left hand.
Reaper, you've got the front.
He looks to you and he says, "You take point. Actually, I'll cover the rear."
Right. Okay, everyone, follow me. I'll be running ahead of you all. Just a bit. Do your best to keep up. If something fights me, ignore it and keep running to that fucking truck. Do you understand?
Dr. Moonbull just nods.
And if there's another one, I take it and you keep running.
The army medic just nods.
Get them out of here, doctor. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, everyone. Let's move. And I'm gonna start. I'm hauling ass.
And I'm behind him.
You hear the wheels squeaking behind you.
I'm like, how are we gonna be stealthy?
Yeah, 100%. These beds are kind of like rolling. Juno and Barron.
Yes.
Could I get you guys to make constitution checks for me, please?
That's a success.
Success. Okay.
That's a fail.
A fail.
Yeah.
Okay. You're at 0 hit points, right? Currently?
I have 1.
Okay. You go to 0 hit points. As you are like jostled, you can see the tube, and all of a sudden you just see Juno start to. The medic just goes, "Oh, fuck. She's like, we have to stop."
Alastar, stop.
I'll stop.
Right.
What the fuck is going on?
What's happening? Why?
Her tube. It got jostled. Just give me a sec. She's going to make first aid check. She's like, fuck. Doctor, please, come help me. Dr. Moon goes, oh, shit. She runs back. Could I get listen checks?
Oh, I got a 1 again, bitch.
God damn. Okay.
And I fail.
Okay. You hear a very faint skittering in the vents. You look up. You can see a vent kind of right above you. What are you doing?
Is that above them?
No,
'Cause
say
I
it's
was
above
ahead
you.
of them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, crawling one right here. And I'll aim my spear at the
Your spear.
vent.
You got it. You hear shunk, 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 shunk. And the Reaper just. You all feel this wave of psychic pressure. And then you don't hear cries like you might hear from the Byakhee. But almost distantly, you feel other little blooms of psychic pressure. And this strange neurological Doppler effect just from all around you that begin converging. Dr. Moonbull is going to make a medicine check. Okay, she succeeds. Juno,
Yes.
you return back to 1 hit point.
Doctor, are we square?
Yeah, but this could happen again. This is difficult to move this fast with these patients.
We don't have a choice. Keep up, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. I'll once again take point and start hauling ass down the hallway.
Okay. Reaper stays kind of like trained on the vent. Just kind of waves you away, Glade.
Okay.
Begin moving again. Can I get another constitution check from Baron? Juno.
Come on.
Come on.
That's a success.
Success. Okay.
That's a success.
Okay. You guys make it around the corner of a hallway. Shunk, 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 shunk. And then Alastar, as you're kind of like coming around a corner, you know there's only like basically 2 more hallways that you kind of have to get through in order to get to the loading bay. But out of the vent in front of you, one of these creatures just emerges, that cylinder. And then from a stairwell? Anyway, doesn't matter. Yet another creature emerges as well, just kind of blocking your path.
I do exactly what I said I would do. The first one who comes to engage, I'm going to leap at it with my flaming improvised spear.
Hell yeah. That's tight as hell. Go ahead and make your fighting brawl check, please.
That's an extreme success.
Hell yeah. Okay. What did we agree on? Does anyone remember what we agreed on for Piotr's dumb broom spear?
I don't remember
I can't even remember the medic's name from last
Yeah, that's fair. I think it was a D6. Let's say a D6 for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a D6 for me.
was
So
a Piotr
that's
stick now.
5 points of damage, and I don't know if the fire on it does anything, but 5 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to impale that first one, just kind of, and you can see the flames kind of like, it almost seems to like push that writhing mass aside, and there's almost like little individual creatures, almost like insects, dropping off. as the whole creature just kind of shudders. You all feel that like psychic pulse. That'll be your turn, though.
Yeah, as I do that, I'll just reiterate and kind of scream to the hallway, do not stop fucking running!
Okay, Glade, you're up. You see this.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at the Reaper. 2 bogeys ahead.
Okay.
And like, do I catch up to them?
I would say you could catch up to them in this turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and spear the other one.
The other one? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make a fighting brawl check for me, but with a penalty dice because it's your offhand.
Damn it.
Kind of like one-handed.
Fuck. Oh, no, slow success. I'm so good at fighting.
Great. Hell yeah. D6 for me, please.
6.
6. Nice. Huge for the program. Yeah, you manage to do the same. You see the same thing. Like these creatures kind of like shudder, and then you hear the Reaper boots behind you.
Oh, I keep fucking forgetting. I should have got a bonus, but.
Oh yeah, right. Go ahead and roll a bonus dice.
So I can keep the other die that I rolled.
Which
would make it. It would change nothing.
Yeah, if it would have been like an extreme success, then that would matter. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can hear the Reaper boots, and then just like, fuck, I don't have a shot. And you remember that he has a flamethrower, and you two are in melee range, so yeah, probably not going to do anything. The medic Mallory, I think we just said Mallory, Melissa, whatever fuck her name was, she and Moonbull just go like right between the two of you, and they manage to get around the corner. Can I get constitution checks from Barron and from Juno?
Fuck.
Success.
Oh.
That's a 90, so a fail.
A fail. Okay. As you go around the corner, Barron, you are not conscious at this time, but all of a sudden there's kind of this flicker, this feeling of falling. You hear Dr. Moonbull go, fuck. His stitches are coming loose. But obviously she can't stop. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, please.
4.
Okay. You have 2 rounds to get Dr. Moonbull to be able to go and intervene, or Barron will die. That will bring us back to the top of the turn order.
With the Reaper coming up behind them, looking to take a shot, Glade's going to try to like run past the creatures to get out of the way.
Totally. I'll say, because the Reaper would be faster than both of you.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
But, so the Reaper is basically like holding his action, waiting for you guys to get out of the way. Actually, does it... 65, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Reaper is faster than both of you. So the Reaper is, kind of holding his shot, waiting for you to get out of the way. Because you do it first, he's going to just kind of... shoot his flamethrower. At that second one, and it just kind of... You can see the creature just kind of like burn away. There's this awful, acrid smell, almost acidic, and then the creature just seems to dissolve before your eyes. His barrel kind of starts to move towards the other one that Alastar is blocking. Alastar, it's your turn now.
Yeah, same thing. I remove the spear, disengage, and try and keep up so I could overtake the doctor and once again have point. Presumably, would I see like the fresh stitches being torn open on Barron as I run by? Is this a noticeable thing?
Yeah, I'm realizing now there probably wouldn't be stitches. It would probably be like bandaging.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see it shifting, and you can just see this red blooming.
Fuck.
The Reaper is going to make a second check. That's definitely a success. Okay, the second creature just and manages to just stay moving. So you've moved to the side. We've had our checks from Barron and Juno. Yeah, Mallory and Moonbull just continuing on. That will bring it to the one surviving creature to make some checks here. Holy shit. Okay. You chance a look back over your shoulder and you see the Reaper kind of jerk in that marionette way. And then manage to shake it off, kind of stumbles a step back. Brian! Stay out of my fucking head! Okay, back to the top of the turn order, which would be the Reaper.
Burn it!
Yeah. You can see it's kind of like stumbles back, just kind of goes to like trigger the flamethrower, but it goes wide. You can see his Reaper is still disoriented, but he gets 2 attacks a turn.
Hell yeah.
Just manages to kind of like, the stream is kind of brings it back down onto the creature, which burns up. Could I get listen checks from Alastar and Glade once again?
Oh boy.
Fail.
That is a regular success.
Regular success. Okay. You can hear, as the Reaper's flamethrower dies down, you can hear from behind you this kind of like torrent of skittering.
Fuck. Countless bogeys coming up on us.
The Reaper just... I know what I'm fighting for. Get your people clear. Turns around and plants. Mumbo says, we have to stop. He will die if I don't reclose this.
Fuck. Then stop. Do it. Go.
Okay. She rolled a 3. You can see her just like, she just pulls some bandages that she had like tucked under Barron just for like safekeeping, and she just, nothing pretty. She's just like, God, he will not thank me for this later. But she manages to rebandage him. Barron is not going to die this turn. You guys are
Alex just see a little thumbs up.
very, very close to the loading bay.
So I'm going to bring up the rear now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll run once again. Take point. Charging down the hallway.
Juno and Barron, one last con check.
Fucking hell. Come on, guys.
It's a fail.
It's a success.
Okay. You know, she rolled a 3 on her last medicine check. Get a bonus dice on your con check.
That's still a fail.
Still a fail. Okay. She's moving. Roll a d6 for me, please.
Fuck.
3.
Okay. She's like, fuck, we have to stop once more.
Okay.
You guys stop in place. All of a sudden, you just hear... And then a skittering from the vents in front of you. As yet another creature just kind of emerges
Where? Like behind us, in front of us?
in front of you.
Ah,
So
fuck.
I'll take it.
It is in the turn order. Glade will go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna head to. I don't. Who's in front? Juno's cart or Barron's?
Barron's cart is in front.
Okay. Can I make it to the creature, or is that too far?
I would say you'd be able to make it to the creature. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna make it up to the creature and go for a just fucking one arm limping, just
Okay.
and try to stab it again.
Yeah, bonus dice. We will remember this time.
Yay! That's a 2.
Damn. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
This space math is really good.
Now you see why Piotr had a problem.
Okay, it was 6, right?
D6, yeah.
1.
Okay. Well, still, yeah, that's still good. We'll give you the full damage of the dice otherwise as well. Math. Great.
7.
Yes.
6 plus 1.
No,
Right.
that's fine. It's the other thing.
Brian,
Yes, I know
Brian
it's 6
just
plus 1, I said.
The creature just had 0. It's easy.
Yeah, that's
Brian.
and then literally holds his head.
That's not what I was confused about.
Visible pain.
It wasn't basic addition, it was basic subtraction. Okay. Yeah, you stab the creature, kind of shudders. Alastar.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Run up, stab the creature.
Okay.
A hard success.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. And then some of that is your damage bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. Without your damage bonus, what would it have been?
2.
A 2. Okay. Alrighty. You go up and stab the creature. You can see it still recoil. It just kind of like... Glade, make a power check for me, please.
Oh, that is a success.
Okay. It got an extreme success.
Well, fuck you.
Could you roll a D3 for me?
1.
1. You take 1 point of sanity damage.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
And you go blind for 5 rounds.
No!
Are you serious or are you joking?
I'm not joking. You go
What
blind.
the fuck, Brian? What?
Oh, fuck!
All of a sudden your vision just clouds over. It is like, it doesn't just go black. It's like a bunch of swimmers in your eyes, but that just all of a sudden a cloud over and then you can't see anything. This black kind of cloud spreading.
Quiet.
Alex. This is why you're in a coma.
Swimmers?
Yeah, you know, like those swimmers you get in your eyes. You know, like the little like things. Little
No,
dots?
Brian, I don't.
You know, have you guys
Alex
ever
is
got
thinking
those?
of semen.
You see, yeah, we all know he's thinking of cum, right? But like you know, little things in your eyes. You know, like when you blink and you get those like things, little floaters, little floaties.
Yeah, Brian, yes.
Okay. You know when you get cum in your eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting beside Alex at this table is my favorite thing because we're both just such shit.
Alrighty.
Brian's in
blind.
almost physical pain trying to do subtraction and explain a physical space. And Alex and I are unconscious, which may have been like an actual choice by Brian. Like a self-saving choice by Brian. And yet we still can't help but be absolute shits.
I didn't say anything.
It's true. All right. Glade is blind.
Okay.
I just picture her like waving the flaming thing in front of her as she's like covering her eyes and like backing up. Like, fuck.
All of a sudden, your vision clears.
What?
You just hear, "Just get out safe, my friend."
Doug,
What the fuck do you mean, dog?
Your turn.
how's it going? All right. Well, what happened with Mumble? And
Moonbolt, they have made it past you.
okay.
Yeah. They're still moving.
Okay. Cool. It's like, Alastar, let's go, and I run past the creature to follow
Okay.
them.
The creature's still alive.
The creature is still up. Yeah.
Alastar, come on.
Can't let it follow us.
Alastar, come on.
Get them the fuck out. I'll cover you. And I'm going to stab it again.
Fighting brawl check.
That's a success.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Don't add your damage bonus.
Ow. 6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you stab it and it just kind of creature immolates.
Oh
And
shit.
then just seems to
Perfect. I'll
disappear.
tear
Two of you
off
did some
after
good
them,
damage.
but I'm going to stay at the back of the troop just in case more of them show up.
You come out the loading bay. You pass the corpses of many guards. You kind of like come up to this gate, like kind of corrugated loading bay kind of thing. You open it. The truck has been backed up. The back is open. This kind of cube truck that you recognized before.
Yeah.
You roll, or I should say Moonbull and Mallory roll Juno and Barron, their beds, into the truck. Kind of begin securing them. Who's going to the cab of the truck?
I'll go. In this glade.
Fuck. Fucking protect her with her life, and I head to the driver.
You run around. You open the driver's side door. You can see Doug there.
Doug.
Blood leaking from his eyes, from his nose, and from his ears. His hands limply in his lap. And he just turns to you. He just gives a little wink. Says, "Been a hell of a ride, my friend."
Oh, there's still a lot more ride, man. Come on.
I don't think so. Get him clear. That's what he would have wanted. And then, just in the back of your mind, you hear this crackling of a campfire. Oh, my friend, I've missed you. And then he goes slack.
Fuck, okay. Push it down. She pushed Doug to the passenger side. Just however she can.
Yeah.
No, you're not dead. You're okay. We're fine. She hops into the seat, closes the door, and starts the engine to drive.
Begin making your way out. There is the gate.
How thick is this gate?
It's like a fence gate. It's not like a crazy wrought iron gate or anything like that. Go ahead and make a drive check for me.
Hard success.
Hard success. Okay. You don't take any build damage to the vehicle, but you just smash through this gate. I'm going to get constitution checks from Juno and Barron, but I'm going to give you both bonus dice on this.
That's a success.
Okay, great.
Oh shit, extreme success.
Oh,
There.
hell yeah. Okay, great.
I will spend 1 luck to make it a success.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank goodness for the bonus die, because either I would have gotten 90.
Damn. The truck shakes, but yeah, you gotta screech out into the street. As you are driving away, all of a sudden your data center starts buzzing. And then as you're driving, I don't know if you're tempted to like go check it or whatever, but all of a sudden in your rearview mirror, you can see the building and it just, there's this explosion. The building just is leveled.
Where's fucking, what's his name?
Creed?
We don't know.
You don't know. You can see as the building levels, there's this naval shuttle just kind of collapses like into it, and then there's this secondary explosion. Just truck kind of like rumbles, and then you are kind of in like the middle of the day, but even still, like you can just notice like the street lights, like the traffic lights, everything like that just go out.
I mean, I'm heading straight for our ship.
Tearing out of town.
Just glancing. Doug, come on, man.
There's no response.
Fuck, okay. Okay, we got 2 doctors. Just make it to the ship. Come on.
You tear through the city. It takes about 15-20 minutes for you to get back to the ship. Are you just gonna drive? You're just gonna haul ass the whole way?
The city seems normal other than the lights going out.
As far as you can see.
Glade keeps driving.
Okay. As you are driving out of the city, you make it out of the city, Glade. You feel that rush start to fade. Make an intelligence check for me, please.
Regular success.
The stim pack is fading, and you can feel the kind of edges of your consciousness start to fade as well.
Fuck, she slows down.
Okay.
Tries to stop the car on the side of the road.
Make a drive check for me, please. Just be like, yeah, stopping is not normally a drive check, but just because you're passing out.
Yeah, totally. That's a fail.
Okay.
Are we all gonna die because of your Dewey?
1 moment.
I started slowing down.
You did.
She was able to recognize it. She wasn't passed out yet.
It's true.
Watch the rules for auto accidents just be like horrifyingly unforgiving.
Most
too.
of them are like, yeah, basically assume death. But because you started slowing down, let's do this. Because these go so well. Group luck check.
Oh, fuck you.
I failed.
You did-
I don't have
you just-
Yeah, you
What do you
failed.
made it out? We get the luck.
I did say.
We get luck before we roll for this.
You know what? That's super fair. You're calling me on it. Yep, everyone gets it. I said if you made it out of the building alive, everyone gets a D20 of luck.
Okay.
Yes.
Baron now has
Come on.
13 luck.
13 luck. Oh, okay. You're good.
Baron fails his luck.
Fails.
check.
Whoa, hold on.
But
Can I
it-
give my luck to Baron?
They're force feeding
What about
crackers
this?
into
What
it.
if I give half of the luck that I rolled to Baron? Because I don't want it.
I know you don't want it. How about roll your luck? Let's see what you get.
I got a 12.
You got a 12. Okay, I won't let you give it to Baron, but if you can give 4 luck to everyone.
I would rather do that than take luck myself.
Great, you got it. So you get an extra 4 luck, Baron. Actually, everybody gets an extra 4 luck.
Hells yes.
Okay, so now I have 17 luck.
Okay.
My
It still
87
would've-
is still fail.
That's a fail.
Fail. 2 fails.
That's a success. That's
One
a success.
success.
That's a success. No, Leah. No.
Okay.
No.
She rolled. Here we go. We got it.
I do not have it.
Okay. 1 success.
Juno believes. Juno believes so purely.
Those who have health will take 3 points of damage. To those who are unconscious in the back, I need constitution checks from you guys.
That's a fail.
A fail.
That's
okay.
a fail. No one remembered I was hyped up on drugs.
Right. The truck kind of like drifts, like smashes into a light post. You had slowed down, so you all it was a D3 of damage is what you guys took.
Oh God. Okay.
It could have been a lot
not great
worse.
for them.
Not great for them. In the back though, everyone jostled. Baron, could you roll a D6 for me, please?
3.
3 rounds. That'll also be the amount of med checks, actually, we'll say that Moonbull gets to save you. Juno, could you roll a d6 for me, please?
6.
6 runs to save you, the medic has. Could I get, actually, because I've been rolling a lot. You guys have been in a coma this whole time, so sorry about that.
This will be the audience's favorite episode. It was just much simpler.
Juno, could you roll a d100 for me, please?
That's a 4.
Okay. So, yeah, the medic, you see just as the truck basically hits like this thing, you're all jostled. The medic just instinctively just throws herself over Juno to try to like brace her. And she, like the medic herself, kind of smashes her head into the side of the truck and you can see a wound open. But she does manage to brace Juno. So Juno, yeah, you are fine. Dr. Moonbull, could you make a medicine check? Because Dr. Moonbull has the same medicine score as you.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, struggles to open his phone to check what his stat sheet is.
It's efficient.
He says as he's taking like a minute.
First, I have to scroll through all of the memes somebody has sent me, and then I get to it.
Fuck! It's a 94.
Okay, that's not a fumble. You see Moonbull just like, fuck. Because she also got like jostled around and you can see her kind of like favoring one of her arms. And she's trying to like help him with like one hand effectively. Glade, make a con check for me, please.
The meth is gone, people.
Yeah,
That's a fail.
It's a fail. Okay, yep. You are still unconscious. Alastar, what are you doing?
I like to think I'm on the horn.
Yeah.
Keep them alive. I'm going to open the back of the truck, jump out, close it again, make my way around to the front. What sort of damage are we talking about here? Are we bent in around the light post, or have we knocked it over?
You did a D3 of build damage to the truck, which basically, yeah, so it's not as bad as it could be.
Okay.
Effectively. It looks like the truck is still like running.
Okay.
You look into the cab, you can see Doug lying there motionless in the passenger seat, and Glade is just like head on the horn. Just
I'm going to grab Glade and bring her to the back with the medical professionals. Slide it open, put her down on the ground. Not that you aren't busy enough, and then close it again.
right.
And then I'll go back to the front, close the door, look over to Doug, just kind of nod. You did good, man. Yeah, and then I'll put it in reverse and get us driving.
Okay. Juno, you are swimming through the dark void of your consciousness.
Through all of these last kind of 20 minutes as we've been escaping the facility, she was in that hallway with the darkness coming out of the corners and kind of creeping towards her. And as she was able to kind of connect with her faith and with soul and know that though Wormwood made her doubt the creation of her faith, that faith is actually quite real within her. And as she's holding this amulet and quietly praying and chanting to herself to stave off these shadows, she feels this like wave of warmth, physical warmth. And this would have been the first wave from the incendiary grenade that Alastar threw.
Right.
And she feels that and is maybe like more grounded in her faith that way and feels that warmth and that light. And as she continues to chant, she sees this like form back to her. She sees Tenjin standing there and protecting her as he tells them to run in Gate City. And she feels this other wave of warmth and protection and faith. And that was the Reaper's first blast of his flamethrower. And she kind of sees this shape morph between Tenjin and this large armored Reaper and then morph back and forth. And in that dream state, they're kind of the same person. And she feels that like protection from Soul at this time and has been lost for a while, for months. since they've been on the ship. She has been trying to find her identity. She's been falling into TV shows and trying to find meaning and falling further and further away from that faith. But here in this moment in her mind, she knows that all of the things that she believed, whether or not they're from Wormwood, they were all real, and that she now knows that communing with Soul, even though it may have been Wormwood's intention of creating this kind of darkness, all of these things that he created also sowed hope and brightness and light in so many people, including her.
You feel a hand on your shoulder. I'm so glad you found your faith again, my friend. Doug, he's standing behind you, and he walks around in front of you.
And she sees this. She hears first, like, a little bit of a crackling of a fire. And this awkward, young, kind of gangly guy with a very Canadian accent and a very red-headed, curly-haired woman all laughing together. And then she sees Lift, and thank you.
Yeah, I missed him so much. And I hate to do this to you, but I came to say goodbye.
No, Doug.
I'm sorry.
We need you. There's a way. There's a way we can help you. We can do this here.
Listen, I'm out of time.
But what
And
if
it's
I
okay.
come with you?
She needs you, and you know that. Listen, there's so much I could say to you, so much I could thank you for, and I mean it. You brought a lot of light into my life, and especially in the last. He looks towards the fire. He says it's been dark. So thank you. But I'm not here to say that. Do not trust any gift that he gave you.
I won't.
And then you see Doug just kind of look over his shoulder, and there's a figure enshrouded in darkness. And you just hear, oh, Doug, I've been looking for you for a long time. And Doug just kind of shakes his head. It's just a copy. Don't pick it up, whatever you do. He just kind of rests his forehead against yours for a moment. Goodbye, Juno.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. But I'm not going to be alone. And he looks over to the fire towards Lift.
I don't know what you're doing over there, Doug, but, you know, we've been keeping this seat warm. It'd be pretty great if you could join us. We need more booze, though, you know, so empty-handed, not great.
Of course, my friend, you think so little of me. And he pulls out from his coat a bottle of not malt liquor.
That's my boy!
Doug, before you go, will you all stay here?
We'll wait.
Will you all, if I am able to dive deep into my mind, can I visit you here? In the warmth of the fire?
I don't know if that's how it works, Juno, but you can try.
Okay. Then she just nods, kind of choking up, and quietly.
Thank you, my friend. And you can see he's like, there's a lot of emotion in him, but there is such a, he looks at Lift, and in the last 7 months, more so than his injuries, anything like that, you only realize how much weight Doug has been carrying by the fact that you're looking at him now and it's gone.
I was going to ask if he's walking.
He stands up straight. With a breath of relief, he walks towards the fire as everything dissolves. Barron, you get this sense of warmth and then pain, this concussive force. You hear the kind of Spoichland fascists, yelling over loudspeakers. You hear Marta's panicked voice. And then it's just the two of you, alone in your little apartment in Sperlin.
We never did get that sink fixed, did we?
9.
Now the wobble, it just couldn't do anything about it.
9, yeah.
When getting parts, you have to go to the black market, and since they try to charge you an arm and a leg,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly quite a hassle, and there's enough going on.
Yeah.
Baron, what if we can't beat them?
Well,
What does life look like for us?
it looks like doing the right thing. I think so long as there is people who do not accept the evil that is around us, then they haven't fun and they are beaten.
Yeah.
This is what winning looks like. A cold apartment and a wobbly sink, yes.
The spoils of victory.
Indeed. Speaking of which, I'm going to throw out the leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are highly victorious.
She settles back into the couch. Alastar, you make it to the ship.
Henry, do you hear? I'll use my data center. Henry,
Yes.
prepare the medical bay in what ways you can, please.
Booting up medical bay.
Turn on the lights.
Shall I begin pre-launch procedures?
Yes, Henry, please. There's going to be some guests aboard, and it didn't go well, Henry.
I'm sorry, it didn't go well.
Give us a moment to unload everyone.
Opening cargo bay door.
Thank you, Henry.
You approach the Violet King Henry. Cargo bay opens. You manage to unload everyone, get them into the ship. Mallory and Mumble, you guide them to the med bay. Glade, you start to come to. Are you bringing Glade to the med bay?
Yeah, I'll take it, Ed.
For sure. You're kind of wobbly, but you do regain consciousness. Doug is still out in the truck.
I'll go grab Doug. Throw him over my shoulder. And as I'm walking back into the ship, I'll just talk to him a little bit. To be honest, Douglas, sorry I couldn't get him out fast enough to save you too, man. No matter how hard I try, I can never save the people I really want to. No matter what I sacrifice, it doesn't make a difference. I hope whatever monsters you were fighting have left you alone now. And I hope whatever strength you had to fight them, you left with us. Because we need strength like yours, still. But for now, rest easy, friend. I'll clean the ship for you. And I'll set him down.
Cargo bay closes. Ship's engines heat up.
Our absinthe and other guy. Anywhere. Any news? Nothing.
Glade, you look and you see a message. It just says, going into orbit, too much of a risk. The desert bear is approaching the planet. We're going to stay planet side.
I imagine Glade sunken on the floor, barely able to move, but very feebly messages back. Desert bear? Question mark.
Commodore Robert Hansen's Millennia class battlecruiser.
And Henry,
Yes, Captain.
don't go into orbit, but we should leave the city.
Very good. Ship begins lifting off. Do we have a heading?
Can you detect any other civilization?
There are, I believe, 4 cities on this planet.
I'm sure Monica Giles has a summer home somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah.
You're in a coma.
My shitty friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say.
Yeah, there are 4 other cities. You're in Rita right now, but yeah, there is Monica is one of the other cities. Cassandra.
Sandra, which is the
Sandra.
sister city to Cassandra.
That's
it's
right.
kind of like a,
yeah.
like
There's
a
Cassandra
Des Moines
and
kinda
Sandra.
situation.
Yeah.
Just Just head to the closest one.
That will be Sandra. You head to Sandra City. The ship kind of rumbles, a little bit of turbulence, and that is where we will end episode 10.
Thanks for making it this far. So ends episode 10 of season 3. Look for our next episode coming shortly. This podcast is edited, mixed, and mastered by me, Brian Gashgarian. All the music in the podcast is composed by me. Shout out to our good friend Damien for giving us a freaking awesome content warning. And a special thanks, as always, to Leah, Catherine, Tom, and Alex for lending me their talent for this. You can find us on Insta, TikTok, and Twitch at The Stars Aren't Alright, or on Blue Sky at TSAA Pod. You can support us on Patreon at the link in our bio, and chat with us on Discord using that very same link. But, as a reward for making it to the end, I would like to remind you that elephants exhibit complex emotional and ritualistic behaviors towards their dead, including long-lasting bonds, standing in silence, touching carcasses with trunks, and visiting bones for months or years. Most of all, thanks to you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Ouch. You good, bro?